In this lesson, I'm going to show you how to center a div, a container, horizontally. We want to center our main container, selected by the ID main container, which contains all of the content. It's in here. So one thing you need to know about centering divs horizontally is that the width of that div needs to be fixed, or if I set a maximum width, we need to be over that value. So basically, there has to be a width that's set somehow. So if we have less than that value, it's not going to center. And now, how do we center it? Well, I'm going to add some margins. For the top and bottom, I'm just going to add 0. If you're adding 0, you don't need to write pixels. But if I'm writing 10, for instance, I should write pixels. And then for the sides, you need to set it as auto. That will cause it so that when you grow to the corresponding size, it centers. Now, if I'm a bit confused with the whole growing concept, I could just have it fixed, and that's it, and then it should be centered. For example, 500, and the tiles do not seem centered, but if you look at the top, the blue line, that's the actual container, and that is being centered. When you're under that value, of course, you're just by the sides because there's no more room. But when you're over that value, it gets centered in this manner. And this same technique you can use not only with the main container, but also you could use with stuff that's inside the tiles. You could have those centered as well if those elements have a fixed width.